Sometimes H&M really knocks it out of the park, and sometimes not so much. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Oralia. I'm a personal stylist, and my passion in life is to help plus size women look and feel their absolute best. I believe that everyone deserves to look and feel beautiful regardless of age or size. Part of my job as a stylist is to shop. I love to shop, and working with clients, it's up to me to help guide them to finding the pieces that will work in their closet that are of the highest quality possible. As such, I have to scour a lot of different retailers, and I have to look at them from a lot of different perspectives. I order this stuff, I bring it here to the channel, I do the trying. That way you don't have to. And I share my thoughts with you here on the channel. I am doing an H&M haul and looking at specifically H&M Premium. I recently did a video where I spent $1,500 at Banana Republic. I made a very bold statement in that video where I said that you cannot find this kind of quality at places like Walmart and Target, and well, H&M falls into that bucket as well. H&M has this premium line. I have not had an opportunity to try it out, so now's a good time to check it out and see what's what. So I placed an order. And today I'm going to talk with you about what I found and my thoughts. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first piece is this pair of high-waist dress pants. They are $45.99. They do come in two colors. They come in a gray melange, which is what you see me trying here, and also in a beige. They come in sizes 0 through 20. They are made of 80% polyester, 19% wool, and 1% acrylic. I ordered the size 20 because in H&M pants, that is generally my size. By the way, this particular pair of pants is not a part of the Premier line. This is one of the regular, but I thought that it looked really expensive. I thought that these might be actually really nice for the office, and they are if they fit you well. Because of the fabric content, they have a lining, and they have a partial lining. It's like a pair of biker shorts. They go down to like your knees. This lining really affected the fit of the pants, which is true about any pant that is lined. Here are my points on quality that I want to call out. When you look at the model, and of course she's tall, they are cropped and they have a slight flare at the bottom. So I thought, you know what, that might actually be a nice length, you know, for me being 5 feet tall. And so I went ahead and placed the order for them. And I have to say that they hit me at a very awkward length. Sometimes that happens when you order crop pants and you're short, thinking that they're going to hit you at regular length, and they don't. They were really pretty awkward. The flare started below the knee, which is not the right place that a flare should start. So they just looked really weird on me. It felt like I was wearing high water pants. I just didn't feel like they were high enough to be considered crop or low enough to be considered regular length on me. Of course, the taller you get, the more crop they're going to be, which I think that they look really nice as a crop length pant. The lining is 100% polyester. You can see it there on the inside. By the way, no belt loops on these pants, and the waist is elasticated, but it doesn't really stretch a whole lot. Size 20 is the largest that they offer these pants, so I wouldn't be able to size up, because I think if I had sized up, they would have fit really pretty well everywhere else, but they were a little bit tight around my belly. They were tight on the thigh and all the way down to the knee where the lining cut off. My gripe about the pants is I wish that the lining had gone all the way down the leg. And this is where we have a difference in quality between places like Banana Republic and, you know, H&M. They do a lot of things to cut costs when they make these pants, and one of them is not lining all the way down, and secondly, using a really cheap polyester to line the pants with. We all are like 100% balanced, right? There's always one side of us that's a little bit different. So I have one leg that is thicker than the other, just slightly, and I could feel it in these pants. I didn't like the pants at all for that reason, not to mention the weird length. As it stands with this particular pant, given the fabric content and the really cheap lining that they put on these pants, I would say that these are a hard no for me. I want to note about the H&M Premier line is that not very many things, if anything at all, comes in anything larger than an extra large. Some things are going to be a little bit oversized. Right now, they're not carrying extended sizing in this lineup within H&M, which is regrettable. I did want to try it anyway though, because I do in a lot of cases fit into H&M's extra large, and I did want to give it a try just so that I could see the construction and all of that. So that's why I brought you these pieces. The next piece that I have is a cashmere blend jogger. They sell for $139 regular. They come in colors black or gray. They come in sizes extra small through extra large. They are 70% cashmere and 30% wool. These joggers are actually quite nice. They're really nice and cozy. They're a little bit thinner, definitely not something that I would wear outside of the house because the fabric is very thin and you're gonna see a lot of wiggle and jiggle, if you get what I mean. They are your classic jogger. They are soft, they are cozy, they don't itch. You do have some drawstrings here. They're generally really nice. If you're using these as loungewear, I think that they'll be fine as long as you treat them with care. Now, the thing about cashmere and wool is that you don't have to wash them in order to clean them. Cashmere and wool are, by their very nature, they are microbial. Microbial, yes. That you can air them out or give them a good steam in order to refresh them. And by steam, I mean either use a steamer on them and that will help to freshen them, or if you've got a steam cycle on your dryer, that would also be a way that you could refresh them without having to wash them. Because if you throw these into the washer and dryer, you're going to kill them. The fabric is not going to last. I can tell you that for sure. The construction is just not going to last. That would be the case with any cashmere. You'll ruin it if you do that. So keep that in mind if you are considering these either for yourself or as a gift. And the biggest reason I brought them here is because I thought these would actually make an excellent Christmas gift. And I do still think that. You just have to give them to someone who's going to care for the fabric. Thing I wanted to talk about are these leather patent loafers. And these are also from the Premier line. They are normally $99. They come in sizes 4 to 11. They have them in this black patent leather, and they also have them in a really pretty brown leather. The upper is 100% leather. The sole is 100% thermoplastic rubber. H&M has gotten rid of half sizes in their shoes, so they only run in whole sizes. They say refer to the size chart, but I couldn't find a size chart anywhere online. My guess is that you will have to size down on these, because these I ordered in a size 7, which is my normal size, and these are a little bit big. Now, what I will say though is because they run a bit big, for those of you ladies that have wide feet and you're interested in a penny loafer, whether you get the black ones or the brown ones, then I think that this is a good option for you, because these are actually quite nice. Now, they're not as nice as my GH Bass penny loafers that I showed in my fall shoe trends video, but they are actually not bad. And these I'm actually going to keep. Right now I'm infatuated with loafers. I am keeping them because I feel that they're actually quite nice, even though the sole is a little bit chunkier than your standard loafer. Let me bring you my loafer. Here is the GH Bass loafer. Very traditional loafer, pretty thin profile. It does have the stitching on the top. It is a true blue penny loafer, and it's got a kind of a smallish heel. It's got, of course, the construction in the back. You know, you've got this part here in the back as part of the construction. You've got the vamp, and it's just a really beautiful, very streamlined loafer. This loafer, by comparison, is a little bit more chunky. It is not a true blue penny loafer. It still does have stitching up here at the top of the shoe. It also has a longer vamp than the other shoe. It does not have the construction on the back. And here they are side by side. As you can tell, they are quite different in profile. Definitely heavier, more chunky. That's not a bad thing, though, in my opinion, because I think that this still satisfies that penny loafer look, even though it is a little bit on the chunky side, and I actually kind of like the chunk on these. It's not like you're getting yourself a lug sole style penny loafer, but I do like the way that that looked. I thought that it looked really nice. I also really like this horse bit detail here. I like the fact that they're in patent leather. I also was tempted to order the brown ones. I was actually going to order the brown ones, but decided not to, because I already have the GH Bass, and if I fell in love with them, I didn't want to have two pair of brown penny loafers, even though the brown from H&M is a little bit deeper and a little bit cooler toned. It's not quite as warm toned as the GH Bass. I like them a lot. I'm going to hang on to them because I don't have a shoe like this in my collection. And like I said, I'm kind of into loafers right now. And at $100, which is what I paid for them, I think that that's a pretty decent price. And so, yeah, I would recommend these if you're interested in trying the penny loafer trend. And if you especially want to do the brown ones, like, yeah, do it, try it, and move quickly because I think that they're selling out fast. Sorry if things are a little bit different. I had a cat take over my seat and then she all of a sudden decided to leave. So I was adjusting my camera to finish this standing up and she decided to go. So anyway, the next piece I wanted to show you is this fine knit cashmere sweater. This particular sweater sells normally for $149. The sizing on this is extra small through extra large. The colors available are beige, dark gray, and khaki green. It is 100% cashmere. So this is one of those pieces that does run a little bit large. It's a softer, thinner gauge cashmere. It does feel very, very nice. It is soft. It is one of my favorite pieces from this particular haul. I like the fit. I like the fact that it was oversized and a bit relaxed. It just gave a really nice and easy kind of vibe that I really, really liked and was into. This is a really lovely sweater, I think. It's a really great cashmere, either for yourself or as a gift. I think that you would do well with getting this particular sweater. I do like the crew neck. I like the fact that it does have that relaxed fit. I like the fact that they come in very nice neutral colors. It was very soft. It didn't itch at all. Of course, for anyone that has a wool allergy, cashmere might be itchy for you. But otherwise, I think that it's a beautiful piece. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit less expensive, it's a good investment as long as you take care of it, of course, with all cashmere. I think that the quality of construction on this one isn't bad. I do feel that you could get that really expensive look out of this particular sweater. It did give me a kind of like an expensive vibe, you know, a quiet luxury kind of vibe. So you could definitely get that from this sweater. You would do really well getting this, I think. It's going to be a lovely addition to your wardrobe, or it's going to be a really nice gift for someone over the holidays. The next piece that I have for you, I don't have as much of a positive opinion of. It is the Merino wool turtleneck sweater. It is $57.99. They only have one color. It comes in this gray melange. It comes in sizes extra small through extra large. It is 100% merino wool. This particular merino wool is very, very thin. And it was even more thin when I had it on because it is an extra large. I'm a 2XL. It was a little tight on me. It was very, very fitted. If I were to get this, I would only wear it under things. I would not wear it on its own for that reason. The neck on the turtleneck is unfinished, so we don't have a hem or anything here, and it is quite long as compared to the merino wool that you can get from Banana Republic for just $20 more. And then if they're having a sale, you could get it for the same price as this one. I would say just save your money and wait and get something from Banana Republic or something that is of better quality. I just don't feel that the quality of this merino wool is as good as what you can get from Banana Republic or a place like that. Yes, they're more expensive, but I think that they will last you a lot longer because this is so thin that I worry that it would wear out really quickly in spots where you have a lot of friction, even if it fit you properly. When it comes to pieces like this, if you want to look expensive and you want to spend your money wisely, this is not the way to do it. Go and find a better quality merino wool somewhere else and save up for a little bit longer to get something that is going to work better for you. And the next piece is a cashmere blend turtleneck sweater. It comes in a light gray melange. It comes in sizes extra small through extra large. And it is 90% wool and 10% cashmere. And just because it has, even if it's just a small amount of cashmere, they can say it's a cashmere blend. They are not lying. It's just more wool than cashmere. I like the fact that it has thumb holes. I think that that's really nice. That's a nice little addition. It gives it more of a casual kind of feel, something that I feel you could get away with wearing this with the joggers and you'll have a nice little cozy at-home outfit. And what I like about having the little thummy holes is that when you put a blazer on over it, you don't have to worry about holding onto your sleeve. It's already kind of like attached to you. It is a little bit thin though, I will say. It's not as thick a fabric as I would like. I would say that the cashmere sweater that I showed you earlier actually has a little bit more thickness. It is very stretchy though, and I do like the way that it fit for the most part. I thought that it fit okay. It does have a really nice turtleneck on it. The edge is finished on this one. I wish that it had come in a 2XL because I think it would have fit a little bit better had it been the right size for me. For $75 regular, I think that it's not a bad price. I think that you could do a little bit better. I would look around a little bit more, I think, and see if I could find similar fabric content for the same or better price. Even if it's just like $5 or $10 more, I think that you would be served well in shopping around. I'm surprised that it wasn't as itchy as I thought it was going to be. I was dreading having to try this on, but actually it was quite comfortable. It was nice. Not a bad piece, but I do wish that it were in a size extra, extra large. Before I continue on with the last piece for today, I wanted to have a quick chat with you about owning your personal style. And I'm coming to you from the perspective of a personal stylist as well as your friend. I want to stress the importance of being confident in what you're wearing and recognizing that when you wear something that makes you feel beautiful, that makes you feel confident, don't let anyone tell you that you cannot or should not be wearing something if it makes you feel great. Not even me, because when you listen to the outside voices of others and allow them to influence how you feel about something that you're wearing, even though you love it and you love how you look in it, that tears your confidence down. And I don't want that to happen for you. I consider myself a very confident woman, and I rarely let things bother me. And I know that you all read each other's comments. And when you see those types of comments where someone is saying you shouldn't wear this or you're in apple shape, you can't wear that, I don't want you to take that to heart. Know that I personally own my style, and I don't allow the opinions of others to influence what I wear. I know I've made videos on here talking about don't do capris, don't wear chunky shoes, don't do this, don't do that. This is just fashion advice that I'm giving at a very broad sense. If it makes you feel beautiful, then flip and wear it well with confidence. Don't let anyone take that away from you. No matter whether you see it in the comments or someone tells you in person, or maybe they send it to you via text, or, if you create content and you get that kind of message, don't allow others to take your power from you when they say things like that. So I just wanted to put that out there because I have gotten comments like that. I know what I love to wear. I know what makes me feel good. And if you don't like what I'm wearing, feedback received. And one last thing, if you think I'm talking to you, then you're probably right. Now I'm going to get off my soapbox and go to the last thing that I have here to show you. The last thing in today's haul is this double-breasted blazer. It is quite roomy, quite big. There's a lot of material here. All right, so this is not a part of the Premier line. We're venturing outside of the Premier line again, but I picked it up because I felt that it looked really expensive. It comes in at $74.99. It comes in a black herringbone. It sizes extra small through extra, extra large. I picked up an extra large because I was afraid that the extra, extra large was going to be way too big. It is made of 92% polyester and 8% wool. This blazer is slightly tight in the arms and it is a little restrictive. So if I were to wear this and have to drive, I would have issues driving because it is a little bit tight and it binds my arms a little bit. It is very long and it is oversized, and I tend to feel a bit swallowed up in some blazers, especially double-breasted blazers, but I thought I would give this a try because I really like that it looked really expensive. It looks very, very sharp. We've got a polyester lining. It's not secured in all places, but it, you know, it is fully lined. The lining is okay. It's typical H&M blazer construction. One other good point about this is that I really, really like the covered buttons. I thought that that was a really cool little detail. We've got a really beautifully covered button here, and they're all the way down the front. Me personally, I feel like this particular blazer wears me versus me wearing it. I feel swallowed up in it. I might consider this as an outerwear piece instead, like an outerwear level blazer versus just being like a blazer. This might withstand the elements very well because it does have a little bit of wool in it and it is a very thick material, but I just feel like it just overwhelms me way too much. For me personally, this is not going to work. However, I think that if you are of taller stature, this blazer would be magnificent. It's a really nice blazer to have in your collection because I do like the pattern of the fabric. I think the pattern is really cool. It's very menswear inspired and does look expensive. So you're not spending a lot, but you are getting that really kind of polished, expensive look. I like the fact that it's double-breasted. So if you have the body type for a double-breasted blazer, this is a good one. It also has really nice structure in the shoulders. It has really nice construction also of the collar. I can't complain about that. Overall, I think that it's a really awesome blazer. By the way, it has pockets. It really has that menswear, office wear, expensive kind of feel about it. I imagine with a black turtleneck that this blazer would look fantastic. Maybe with like a really beautiful chunky gold chain. I think that would look beautiful, or silver. I'm really into silver lately these days, but I think that it is a really nice blazer if you have the right stature for it. Me personally, just not the right cut for me. I lied. There is one more piece, but it is the ghost piece because it did not get sent to me. I actually got a pair of size 22 black denim jeans instead. When I unboxed my order, I was like, I don't think I ordered jeans, especially not black jeans because I don't really like them. But yeah, so apparently they put the wrong pant in my box. I should have gotten a pair of corduroy pants, which I'm really sad about because I really, really wanted to try these. I've tried a few pair of corduroy pants and they were straight leg, very slim cut kind of corduroy. And I feel like they were probably maybe a little bit too tight. And I wanted to try something that was a little bit looser. I wanted to see what H&M had because these corduroy pants that I was supposed to get are 100% cotton. And they had them in really nice colors. I picked up a pair of black ones. I picked up the size 20. I can't tell you how they fit though because I didn't get them, but they do look like they would have been a nice pant to try for you guys in a really nice natural fiber in a cut that's a little bit more forgiving than a straight leg. I'm just going to show you an image of it and wish that maybe they had actually packed the right pants for me. But to summarize my thoughts on H&M and can you look expensive in H&M clothing? The answer is kind of complicated. It's a little bit tricky. I think that there were some pieces that I showed you here today that were amazing that I thought, yes, these are definitely worth the money that you're paying for them. Since it's relatively new, I think it's only been out for maybe 9 months, maybe a year. I think that they still need to work on it a little bit. And I think that they also need to offer extended sizing, but I don't feel that you are putting your money in the best place possible by buying H&M Premier. I think that you're better served to save your money for a little bit longer so that you can get something that's a little bit more expensive, but that is loads better in quality. Those are my thoughts. If you're on a budget and you really did like some of these pieces, then by all means, please do get them and take care of them though. I'm going to leave you with my Banana Republic videos. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I hope to see you in that video. Bye.